In the golden sands of ancient Egypt, beneath the blazing sun and the whisper of history, the Sphinx stands as an enduring enigma. This colossal creature, with the head of a king and the body of a lion, is more than a mere sculpture. It is a symbol of ancient wisdom and divine authority. As you stand before this majestic guardian, the air seems to shimmer with the echoes of a civilization that cherished this mythical beast not just for its grandeur, but for its profound spiritual significance. The origins of the Sphinx trace back to a time when gods walked among men and pharaohs were seen as living deities. In Egyptian mythology, the Sphinx was not just a marvel of engineering, but a profound emblem of strength, protection, and regal power. It was believed that the Sphinx held secrets of the cosmos, bridging the gap between the divine and the earthly. This majestic creature, embodying the might of the lion and the wisdom of the human face, was thought to safeguard sacred places and impart divine knowledge. The Sphinx of Egypt is a masterpiece of symbolic art. Its lion's body, powerful and unyielding, represents the might and endurance of the pharaohs who ruled with strength and courage. The human head, often adorned with the royal Neme's headdress, signifies wisdom and intelligence. Together, these elements form a creature that is both a protector and a wise ruler, a combination that encapsulates the essence of ancient Egyptian sovereignty and divine rule. Each depiction of the Sphinx tells a story of reverence and awe. In temples and tombs, Sphinx statues stand like silent sentinels, their watchful eyes gazing into the distance as if to guard the sacred spaces from any harm. The detailed carvings and grand statues, with their regal countenances and imposing forms, evoke a sense of wonder and respect. They were not merely decorative, they were believed to possess a sacred power, able to ward off evil and ensure the safety of the deceased on their journey to the afterlife. The Sphinx's significance stretches far beyond its physical form. It was entwined with the very fabric of Egyptian mythology. Stories of the Sphinx are woven with threads of divine intervention and eternal protection. It was seen as a manifestation of the sun god Ra, embodying the sun's life-giving power and the god's omnipresent gaze. Pharaohs would commission Sphinx statues to align themselves with this divine protector, seeking to harness its formidable energy and ensure their reign would be blessed and prosperous. In the heart of Egypt's historical context, the Sphinx emerges not just as an artistic marvel but as a symbol of cultural and spiritual depth. During the time of the Great Sphinx of Giza, when the civilization was at its zenith, this colossal figure stood as a testament to the Egyptians' architectural prowess and their profound spiritual beliefs. The Great Sphinx, carved from a single piece of limestone, represents a grand expression of Egypt's architectural ingenuity and spiritual devotion. It was not just an adornment but a powerful statement of the civilization's reverence for the divine and their desire to connect with the eternal. The Great Sphinx's presence at Giza, guarding the entrance to the pyramids, amplifies its role as a sentinel of sacred knowledge and royal authority. Its gaze, piercing through the ages, connects the past with the present, embodying the timeless link between humanity and the divine. The sheer scale and grandeur of the Sphinx evoke a sense of awe and humility, reminding all who behold it of the greatness of ancient Egypt and its enduring legacy. In the quiet moments of contemplation before this majestic creature, you might feel a shiver down your spine as if the whispers of the ancients are carried on the wind. The Sphinx stands not only as a guardian of the past, but as a bridge to a world where the divine and the earthly converge, where every detail carved into its stone is infused with the hopes, dreams, and beliefs of a civilization long gone but never forgotten. The Sphinx stands as a silent guardian, carved from stone and infused with profound meaning. Its form is a striking blend of human intellect and animal power, a combination that makes it one of the most awe-inspiring symbols of ancient Egypt. The Sphinx's anatomy is a testament to its symbolic might. The head of the Sphinx, often sculpted with the face of a pharaoh or a deity, exudes a sense of regal authority and wisdom. This human head is not just a likeness, it represents the divine connection and intellectual prowess that the pharaohs or gods held. The face is serene and calm, with features that reflect the idealized image of Egyptian royalty and divinity, a constant reminder of their divine right to rule and their role as mediators between the gods and the people. The body of the Sphinx, a powerful lion, symbolizes strength and courage. The lion's form is robust and muscular, conveying an image of endurance and protection. This majestic creature was seen as a guardian of sacred places, using its immense power to shield temples, tombs, and other significant sites from harm. The lion's body, stretching in a dynamic, powerful pose, represents not just physical strength, but also the spiritual might that comes with divine protection. Variations of the Sphinx in Egyptian art and architecture are as rich as they are diverse. While the most famous Sphinx, the Great Sphinx of Giza, is monumental in scale and grandeur, there were many smaller versions crafted throughout Egypt. These variations can be found in temples, tombs, and statues, each designed to reflect the artistic and symbolic values of its time. In some cases, the Sphinx is depicted with additional features, such as a ram's head or other attributes that align it with specific deities or symbolize particular virtues. These different forms of the Sphinx reveal its adaptability and the ways it was used to convey various messages. For instance, the ram-headed Sphinx represents the god Ammonius, combining the divine power of the ram with the protective qualities of the Sphinx. Such variations are not just artistic choices, but deliberate symbols crafted to connect with the divine in a way that was meaningful to the people who created them. The symbolic meanings of the Sphinx's elements are woven deeply into Egyptian culture. The human head signifies wisdom and leadership, embodying the intellectual and spiritual qualities that the Egyptians held in high regard. The face, often serene and composed, reflects the divine authority and control that the Sphinx was believed to possess. The lion's body represents strength, valor, and the protective nature of the Sphinx. In ancient Egyptian society, the lion was a symbol of royal power and military might. By combining the lion with the human head, the Sphinx becomes a powerful figure that merges the qualities of both, creating a being that is both wise and formidable. In every carved detail, from the strong shoulders to the poised head, the Sphinx speaks of ancient values and beliefs. The way it watches over sacred sites or stands as a solitary guardian in the desert evokes a sense of reverence and mystery. It is a reminder of a time when the physical and spiritual worlds were intertwined, and the Sphinx stood as a bridge between them. Each element of the Sphinx, from its imposing lion's body to its contemplative human face, tells a story of ancient Egyptian society. It embodies a world where strength and wisdom were revered and where art and spirituality blended seamlessly to create a lasting symbol of divine power and protection. As you gaze upon the Sphinx, its silent presence connects you to a distant past, filling you with a sense of awe and wonder at the enduring legacy of this magnificent creation. In the twilight of ancient Egypt's grandeur, the Sphinx stands as a living bridge between the earthly and the divine, its silent gaze echoing the profound myths that shaped a civilization. The Sphinx's role in Egyptian creation myths paints it not merely as a sculptural marvel, but as a guardian of cosmic balance and divine authority. In the heart of Egyptian mythology, the Sphinx emerges as a sentinel of creation. It was believed that the Sphinx played a role in the very fabric of the universe's formation. As the sun god Ra journeyed through the sky each day, the Sphinx was seen as a protector, ensuring the cosmic order was maintained. This majestic creature was thought to embody the strength and wisdom required to uphold the world, standing watch over the balance of day and night and the harmony between gods and mortals. The Sphinx's connection with major deities is as rich as it is profound. Ra, the sun god, was often linked with the Sphinx. In this divine relationship, the Sphinx represented the power and authority of Ra, its lion's body echoing the sun god's strength and protection. The Sphinx was seen as a living embodiment of Ra's might, its presence a reminder of the divine power that bathed Egypt in light and life. The sun god's rays, seen as life-giving and sustaining, were symbolically aligned with the Sphinx's protective role. Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky and kingship, also shared a deep connection with the Sphinx. The pharaohs, considered earthly embodiments of Horus, would often associate themselves with the Sphinx's regal and protective qualities. This connection was not just symbolic but deeply spiritual, representing the divine right to rule and the connection between the living and the divine. The Sphinx, with its regal head, embodied Horus's divine kingship and his watchful guardianship over Egypt. Sekhmet, the lioness goddess of war and healing, added another layer of meaning to the Sphinx's role. Known for her fierce and protective nature, Sekhmet's lioness aspect was reflected in the Sphinx's powerful body. The Sphinx, as a symbol of Sekhmet, was seen as a guardian who could both protect and destroy, embodying the goddess's dual nature. This connection emphasized the Sphinx's role as a formidable protector, guarding sacred places and ensuring the safety of both the living and the dead. In the realm of the afterlife and the underworld, the Sphinx held a place of profound significance. It was believed to guard the passage to the afterlife, ensuring that souls could journey safely through the perilous realms of the underworld. The Sphinx's imposing form was thought to protect the deceased from malevolent forces and guide them through the trials of the afterlife. Its presence was a reassuring symbol of divine protection, offering solace to those who embarked on the eternal journey. The Sphinx's role extended beyond mere protection. It was also a symbol of resurrection and renewal. In Egyptian mythology, the afterlife was not an end, but a new beginning, and the Sphinx was seen as a guardian of this transition. Its watchful gaze and mighty form were reminders of the eternal cycle of life and death, assuring the faithful that they were under the watchful eye of a divine protector. As you ponder the ancient myths that surround the Sphinx, you can almost feel the weight of its divine guardianship and its connection to the gods of Egypt. The Sphinx, with its powerful presence and symbolic significance, stands as a timeless sentinel, linking the realms of the gods and the mortal world with a silent, awe-inspiring majesty. Standing on the edge of the Great Giza Plateau, the Great Sphinx of Giza commands a sense of awe that has captivated hearts for millennia. Its immense form, etched from a single block of limestone, stretches out against the backdrop of the Egyptian desert, a silent testament to the might and mystery of an ancient civilization. The historical and archaeological significance of the Great Sphinx is immeasurable. It is not merely a statue but a symbol of Egypt's grandeur and ingenuity. This monumental figure, measuring about 240 feet long and 66 feet high, guards the pyramids of Giza with an eternal gaze, its presence a marker of a civilization that understood both the art of construction and the power of symbolism. The Sphinx's construction was a marvel of engineering, demonstrating the Egyptians' ability to carve such a colossal figure from a single piece of rock. Its sheer size and intricate design reflect the advanced techniques and immense resources of ancient Egypt. Over the centuries, various theories have emerged about the Sphinx's construction and purpose. Some suggest that it was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, who is also credited with the nearby pyramid. The Sphinx's face is thought to represent Khafre himself, symbolizing his divine authority and eternal protection over the pyramids and his reign. Others propose that the Sphinx predates Khafre, potentially constructed by an even earlier pharaoh or even by a lost civilization, with its purpose shrouded in the mists of time. Theories about its purpose range from the practical to the mystical. Some scholars believe the Sphinx was constructed as a guardian for the royal necropolis, ensuring that the spirits of the dead were protected as they journeyed to the afterlife. Its placement, facing directly east, aligns with the sun, suggesting it may have had astronomical significance, marking the alignment of celestial events or serving as a point of worship. The Sphinx's lion's body and human head symbolize strength and wisdom, reinforcing its role as a protector and a figure of divine authority. Legends and myths surrounding the Great Sphinx add layers of mystery to its already imposing presence. Ancient stories tell of the Sphinx speaking in riddles, challenging those who dared to approach. These riddles were said to test the wisdom and worthiness of those who sought to enter sacred spaces or prove their worth before the gods. The most famous riddle, though more often associated with the Greek Sphinx, resonates with the Sphinx of Giza, adding to its mystique as a guardian of profound truths. One captivating legend speaks of a hidden chamber or a secret treasure buried beneath the Sphinx. This story, while largely mythological, has fueled countless expeditions and excavations, driven by the hope of uncovering something that could reveal more about the ancient world or the Sphinx's true purpose. The allure of hidden secrets and the promise of ancient knowledge continue to inspire and intrigue. In the quiet moments, as the sun sets and the shadows of the Sphinx stretch long across the sand, you can almost feel the weight of its history and the whispers of ancient voices. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with its timeless gaze and monumental presence, remains a beacon of Egypt's glorious past, A silent sentinel that watches over the land and guards the mysteries of a civilization that still stirs the imagination of all who stand before it. As you wander through the ancient sands of Egypt, the sight of majestic sphinxes guarding the entrances to temples and tombs evokes a sense of awe that transcends the ages. These stone guardians, standing as silent sentinels, were meticulously placed to serve a profound purpose within the sacred spaces of ancient Egypt. In the grand temple complexes of Egypt, the sphinxes were more than just artistic decorations. They played a crucial role in the spiritual and ritualistic practices of the time. Their strategic placement was intentional, designed to guide and protect those who entered these sacred spaces. Picture the grand entrance of a temple, flanked by rows of imposing sphinx statues, their faces watching over every step of the journey into the divine. As priests and worshippers approached, the sphinxes stood as intermediaries, ensuring that only the worthy could enter the holy precincts. The sphinxes were often aligned with the central axis of the temple, their bodies creating a ceremonial pathway that led to the heart of the sacred area. This alignment was not random but was intended to reinforce the connection between the earthly and the divine. As worshippers walked past these monumental guardians, they were enveloped in a sense of reverence and awe, as if being guided by the very essence of strength and wisdom. In addition to their protective role, the sphinxes had a significant ritual significance. Their presence was believed to imbue the temple with divine power and protection. Each sphinx was intricately carved and adorned with symbols that linked it to specific deities or cosmic forces. This ritualistic symbolism was not merely decorative but served to invoke the blessings and power of the gods, ensuring that the temple and its rituals were carried out in accordance with divine will. At major Egyptian sites such as Karnak and Luxor, the sphinxes are an enduring testament to their sacred role. At Karnak, a grand avenue lined with sphinxes once connected the main temple to the outer pylons, creating a majestic procession path for priests and pharaohs alike. Each sphinx along this avenue was meticulously carved and positioned, reflecting the immense skill and devotion of the artisans who created them. The sheer scale and number of these sphinxes added to the grandeur of the temple complex, reinforcing its status as a divine sanctuary. Luxor, with its breathtaking temples and monuments, also showcases the importance of sphinxes in Egyptian religious life. The Avenue of Sphinxes at Luxor Temple, though partially ruined, once stood as a powerful symbol of the temple's divine protection. As worshippers and pilgrims made their way along this path, they would have been deeply moved by the sight of these imposing statues, feeling a profound connection to the gods they represented. Each sphinx statue, carved with careful precision, bore intricate details that linked it to specific deities and cosmic symbols. These details were not mere embellishments but were imbued with spiritual significance, designed to invoke the divine presence and ensure that the temple remained a sacred space, untouched by the forces of chaos. In the quiet stillness of these ancient sites, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. The sphinxes, with their timeless gaze and majestic forms, continue to stand as powerful symbols of divine protection and spiritual authority. As they watch over the remnants of these once grand temples, their silent presence offers a poignant reminder of a civilization that revered the gods and sought to connect with the divine through art, architecture, and ritual. In the golden light of ancient Egypt, the Sphinx stood not just as a majestic figure but as a powerful symbol of the divine right to rule. Its presence alongside the pharaohs was more than a mere artistic choice. It was a statement of authority and sacred duty, a testament to the pharaoh's divine connection and his role as a god-king. The Sphinx, with its mighty lion's body and regal human head, was intricately linked to the concept of divine kingship. Pharaohs, seen as earthly manifestations of the gods, associated themselves with the Sphinx to affirm their sacred role and absolute power. To gaze upon a sphinx was to witness a living emblem of royal authority and divine protection, a reminder that the pharaoh ruled not just by human law but by divine right. This connection was a powerful tool in reinforcing the pharaoh's status, creating a direct link between their rule and the gods themselves. In the art and iconography of ancient Egypt, the sphinx appeared frequently, symbolizing the pharaoh's divine strength and eternal protection. Pharaohs were often depicted in close association with these majestic creatures, either in sculptures or as part of grand monuments. The imagery was carefully crafted to convey a message of power and reverence. The pharaoh's visage, often shown in combination with the Sphinx's body, represented the merging of human authority with divine might. This visual connection was designed to evoke a sense of awe and underline the pharaoh's unique status as both a mortal ruler and a godlike figure. Among the pharaohs, a few stand out for their profound association with the Sphinx. Pharaoh Khafre, one of the most renowned, is intimately connected with the Great Sphinx of Giza. This colossal monument, with its lion's body and human head, is believed to represent Khafre himself. Standing guard over the pyramids, it symbolized his eternal power and divine protection over his kingdom. The Sphinx at Giza was not just a monument but a living embodiment of Khafre's reign and divine authority, a reminder of his lasting influence and connection to the gods. Another striking example is the Sphinx of Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's most remarkable female rulers. Hatshepsut, who ruled as both pharaoh and priestess, used the imagery of the Sphinx to assert her authority and divine right to rule. Her Sphinx statues, with their regal bearing, were part of her elaborate funerary temple, serving as both guardians and symbols of her divine legitimacy. In these monuments, Hatshepsut's connection to the Sphinx underscored her unique position as a pharaoh chosen by the gods, further cementing her place in Egypt's storied history. The Sphinx also appears in the monuments of Ramses II, a pharaoh known for his extensive building projects and military prowess. Ramses II's association with the Sphinx was a testament to his desire to align himself with the divine power of the ancient symbols. His statues, adorned with the likeness of the Sphinx, were designed to convey his strength and divine favor. These monuments served not only as physical reminders of his reign but as lasting symbols of his divine right to rule and protect Egypt. As the sun sets over the ancient sands, casting long shadows across the Sphinxes, you can almost feel the weight of the pharaoh's legacy. The Sphinxes, standing as silent witnesses to history, reflect the divine power and authority of the rulers they represented. Their majestic forms, intertwined with the grandeur of Egypt's past, continue to evoke a profound sense of awe, reminding us of a civilization that revered its rulers as living gods and sought to immortalize their divine connection through these eternal stone guardians. The Sphinx's enduring mystique has been woven into the fabric of ancient legends, capturing imaginations across centuries. Its presence, both awe-inspiring and enigmatic, has inspired tales that blend the divine with the mysterious, leaving a legacy of wonder that continues to captivate. One of the most famous Egyptian legends involving the Sphinx speaks of its role as a guardian of sacred knowledge. Ancient texts whisper of a time when the Sphinx, with its formidable gaze and silent power, held the secrets of the universe. These secrets were not easily shared, only those deemed worthy could approach and seek the Sphinx's wisdom. The Sphinx's riddles, steeped in mystery, were said to protect the sacred knowledge, ensuring that only the pure-hearted or the exceptionally wise could access it. In this myth, the Sphinx stands as a powerful and enigmatic figure, a divine gatekeeper whose knowledge could only be obtained by those who had proven their worth. Beyond the Egyptian tales, the Sphinx's legend took on a new life in Greek mythology, where it became famous for a riddle that would haunt the lands of Thebes. According to the myth, the Sphinx was a fearsome creature with the body of a lion, the wings of an eagle, and the face of a woman. It perched on a rock near Thebes and posed a riddle to all who passed by: what walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs in the evening? The answer to the riddle was humanity itself, representing the stages of life from infancy to old age. The Sphinx's riddle was more than a mere puzzle, it was a test of intellect and wisdom. Those who failed to solve it faced dire consequences, often falling victim to the Sphinx's wrath. The story of Oedipus is forever tied to this myth. Oedipus, the prince destined to solve the riddle, became a symbol of human perseverance and intellect. His triumph over the Sphinx not only saved Thebes, but also secured his place in Greek legend. The Sphinx's riddle and its subsequent defeat became a powerful narrative of human courage and wisdom overcoming divine challenges, etching a lasting impression on mythology. The Sphinx's influence did not end with Greek mythology. Across different cultures, the figure of the Sphinx inspired adaptations and variations that reflected local beliefs and narratives. In Roman times, the Sphinx was often depicted in art and literature, blending Roman cultural elements with the original Egyptian symbolism. The Sphinx's mysterious allure continued to inspire stories and legends, integrating into various cultural tapestries as a symbol of mystery and divine power. Even in later centuries, the Sphinx captured the imagination of storytellers and artists. During the Renaissance, European artists revisited the Sphinx's mythos, blending classical and contemporary themes to create works that celebrated its enigmatic nature. The Sphinx continued to appear in literature and art as a symbol of both ancient wisdom and timeless mystery, proving that its influence reached far beyond its origins. In each adaptation, the Sphinx remains a powerful symbol of knowledge, power, and mystery. Its legends, from the guardianship of sacred knowledge in Egypt to the intellectual challenges of Greek mythology, underscore its enduring legacy as a figure that bridges the divine and the human. The Sphinx's presence in these stories continues to evoke a sense of wonder and awe, reminding us of a time when myths and legends intertwined with the very essence of human experience. The Sphinx's presence in Egyptian art and literature stands as a testament to its profound impact on the ancient world. Its image, both majestic and enigmatic, was a central theme in the art and cultural expressions of Egypt, symbolizing divine power and eternal mystery. In sculpture, the Sphinx is a towering figure, carved with intricate detail and reverence. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with its lion's body and regal human head, is the most famous, commanding awe and respect as it gazes out over the desert sands. This colossal statue is not alone. Countless smaller Sphinx sculptures adorn temples, tombs, and monuments. Each Sphinx was crafted with care, its face often bearing the likeness of a pharaoh or deity, and its body symbolizing strength and protection. These sculptures were placed strategically, standing guard over sacred sites and royal tombs, embodying the divine power believed to protect and sanctify these spaces. Every detail, from the calm, inscrutable face to the powerful, muscular body, was meant to evoke a sense of awe and convey the Sphinx's role as a guardian of sacred knowledge. In painting and reliefs, the Sphinx appeared with a sense of grandeur and solemnity. Ancient Egyptian artists portrayed the Sphinx in vivid colors and intricate designs, often integrating it into larger scenes that depicted divine and royal themes. The Sphinx was frequently shown alongside pharaohs or in scenes of religious rituals, reinforcing its role as a symbol of divine authority and protection. The artwork depicted the Sphinx with a serene, yet commanding presence, its eyes often looking straight ahead, as if watching over the scenes of worship and ceremonial rites. These artistic depictions were more than mere decoration. They were infused with symbolic meaning, meant to inspire reverence and awe among those who beheld them. Literary references to the Sphinx in ancient Egyptian texts also reflect its deep symbolic significance. The Sphinx was often mentioned in hymns, prayers, and royal inscriptions, where it was celebrated as a protector of sacred spaces and a symbol of divine power. These texts not only praised the physical grandeur of the Sphinx, but also emphasized its spiritual and mystical qualities. The Sphinx was described as a guardian of the divine order, a being of immense wisdom and strength, whose presence ensured the favor of the gods and the stability of the kingdom. The writings often depicted the Sphinx as an integral part of the divine landscape, embodying the principles of order and protection that were central to Egyptian belief. The influence of the Sphinx on Egyptian art and cultural expression was profound and far-reaching. Its image was a powerful symbol that permeated various aspects of Egyptian life, from the grand monuments of the pharaohs to the intricate details of everyday artifacts. The Sphinx became a symbol of eternal power, a bridge between the mortal and the divine. Its presence in art and literature served to reinforce the pharaoh's divine right to rule and the sacredness of the spaces it guarded. The Sphinx's influence extended beyond its physical representations, shaping the way Egyptians understood their world and their relationship with the divine. In every portrayal, the Sphinx evokes a sense of timeless mystery and grandeur. Its artistic and literary representations capture the essence of its role as a divine guardian and a symbol of power. The Sphinx, through its sculpted forms and literary mentions, continues to stand as a powerful reminder of the ancient Egyptians' deep connection to their gods and their quest for eternal protection and divine favor. The Sphinx's legacy has transcended the boundaries of ancient Egypt, making its mark on modern culture in ways both grand and subtle. This ancient symbol, steeped in mystery and majesty, has left an indelible imprint on Western art, literature, and popular culture, continuing to inspire and captivate audiences around the world. In Western art and literature, the Sphinx emerges as a potent symbol of mystery and enigma. During the Renaissance, artists and writers revived ancient myths and symbols, including the Sphinx. Paintings and sculptures from this period reflect a fascination with the Sphinx's enigmatic nature. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Gustave Moreau incorporated the Sphinx into their works, often depicting it as a creature of immense power and wisdom. These interpretations added layers of complexity to the Sphinx's image, blending its ancient symbolism with contemporary themes of exploration and discovery. In literature, the Sphinx appears in various forms, from the Gothic novels of the 19th century to modern fantasy. The Sphinx's riddles and its role as a guardian of hidden knowledge continue to inspire writers, who weave its mystique into their stories, challenging characters and readers alike with its timeless allure. Modern interpretations of the Sphinx have continued to evolve, reflecting changes in cultural attitudes and artistic styles. Contemporary artists and writers often reimagine the Sphinx in innovative ways, exploring themes of identity, power, and the unknown. In modern art, the Sphinx can be found reinterpreted through abstract forms and experimental techniques, often symbolizing the intersection of ancient wisdom with modern sensibilities. This ongoing reinvention of the Sphinx highlights its adaptability and enduring relevance, showing how ancient symbols can find new meanings in the ever-shifting landscape of contemporary art. In popular culture and media, the Sphinx has become an icon of mystery and intrigue. Movies, television shows, and video games often feature the Sphinx as a central figure, embodying both ancient wisdom and supernatural power. Films such as The Mummy and Indiana Jones series have brought the Sphinx into the realm of action and adventure, portraying it as a formidable guardian of hidden treasures and ancient secrets. The Sphinx's image in these stories evokes a sense of awe and excitement, connecting modern audiences with the grandeur of its ancient origins. The Sphinx also finds its place in the world of popular media through references in music, fashion, and advertising. Its powerful imagery has been used to evoke a sense of mystery and sophistication, making it a popular choice for branding and artistic expression. The Sphinx's influence extends to the design of tattoos, fashion statements, and even commercial logos, where its majestic and mysterious qualities are harnessed to capture attention and convey a sense of timeless elegance. Throughout these varied representations, the Sphinx remains a symbol of the unknown, challenging and captivating those who encounter it. Its legacy in modern culture is a testament to its enduring power and the universal appeal of its mystique. Whether in the realms of art, literature, or popular media, the Sphinx continues to inspire wonder and curiosity, bridging the ancient past with the present and ensuring its place in the hearts and minds of people across the world. In the heart of the ancient world, the Sphinx stands as a silent guardian of history, its majestic presence weathered by centuries of time. The efforts to preserve this grand figure and its counterparts are both heroic and challenging, reflecting the global commitment to safeguarding these irreplaceable symbols of our shared heritage. Preserving the Great Sphinx of Giza, the most famous of its kind, has become a monumental task that commands the attention of experts and enthusiasts alike. For decades, teams of archaeologists, conservators, and engineers have worked tirelessly to protect this ancient marvel from the ravages of time and nature. These efforts include carefully restoring the stone, reinforcing its structure, and implementing measures to combat the effects of pollution and erosion. Every chisel mark and every brushstroke is performed with reverence and precision, driven by a deep respect for the Sphinx's historical and cultural significance. The restoration work is often painstaking and delicate, involving the careful removal of accumulated debris and the stabilization of eroded areas to prevent further damage. Other Sphinx statues scattered across Egypt and beyond face their own unique preservation challenges. Each statue, whether it adorns a temple or stands sentinel over a tomb, requires individualized care based on its specific conditions and historical context. For instance, the Sphinxes at Karnak and Luxor, which once lined grand avenues, now grapple with the impacts of time and human activity. Preserving these statues involves not just physical restoration, but also addressing the complex issues of site management and environmental protection. The task is as much about safeguarding the physical stone as it is about ensuring that the surrounding environment supports the longevity of these ancient relics. Yet, the path to preservation is fraught with difficulties. Natural elements, such as sandstorms and flooding, pose ongoing threats to the Sphinxes. The relentless winds of the desert can wear away the stone, while occasional floods can lead to damage or destabilize the foundations. Additionally, human factors, including vandalism and unregulated tourism, contribute to the challenge. Efforts to balance public access with preservation needs are crucial. Striking this balance involves implementing controlled access to the sites and using technology to monitor and protect the statues without disrupting the delicate work of conservation. Looking to the future, the preservation of the Sphinxes is a testament to our collective responsibility and the global interest in ancient history. The Sphinxes are not just relics of a bygone era, they are bridges to the past, carrying with them the echoes of ancient voices and the mysteries of lost civilizations. International collaborations and advancements in technology play a significant role in this ongoing effort. New methods of digital imaging and analysis allow conservators to study and monitor the statues more closely, providing insights that guide their preservation strategies. Global interest fuels funding and support, ensuring that these ancient guardians will continue to stand watch over the sands of time. As the world watches and participates in these preservation efforts, the Sphinxes remain not only symbols of ancient grandeur, but also of our enduring commitment to protecting and honoring the legacy of human achievement. Each restoration project and conservation measure is a reminder of the shared responsibility to preserve our past for future generations, ensuring that the Sphinx's enigmatic gaze will continue to inspire awe and wonder for centuries to come.